Hello and welcome to MTU Esports. I am Ben.
I'm Andy.
And today we are in the Playfly Varsity Premier
Yes.
League for SSBU. So we are versing the University of Texas Tyler.
Yes. UTT came off of last year pretty strong. They qualified for the Southern Region Championships. They did not place during the tournament. They also ended up getting new jerseys last year, similar to Michigan Tech. So they are in a similar position to us, off to a strong start. Michigan Tech had a very strong year with Smash Bros. Last year. During the regular season, they were undefeated and placed first place in the GLIAC Championship at Ferris State amongst, I believe, 7 or 8 teams. And I had a chance to talk to the captain, Luke, earlier today. He said that they're very excited to defend that title this year and have another strong season. This is their first year in the Premier League, and they are very excited to compete at a high level that none of them have competed at before.
And it looks like we're jumping right into game before we get to read off the players for both teams, but that's okay.
Awesome.
Yes, sorry. Sora versus Terry Bogard.
Absolutely. Ethan will be playing on Terry for MTU. Terry's a very unique character, having a lot of powerful super specials.
Yeah, so really what we're looking at here is Terry has a very powerful advantage state, but very disadvantageous disadvantage state. It's both him and Kazuya, who are both very, if they're doing well, they're doing great, but if they're doing bad, they're doing worse.
Absolutely. Looks like we're off to a pretty even start. Both characters taking a few hits on each other. No super strong moves yet. Getting a recovery back onto the platform.
Terry hitting the jab power dunk. That's a classic. We love to see it. Sora is able to escape off of the edge there. Hits with a... Man, these new characters are rough. Even though they've been out for a while. That's okay. Terry is at above 100%, so he does have Go Sauce now. We'll see if he's able to get anything off of that. Camping the Sora here at the ledge. Throwing out a Power Geyser.
Absolutely. It'll be interesting to see if Terry can get any of the combos that character holds. Some of them can be very
powerful. The jab power dunk
Absolutely.
Again. Yet again. We love to see it.
Both characters are going to have to start being a little bit cautious now as they're both around 100% damage taken.
Oh, that's dead. That is Sora's
Absolutely.
First stock down, so the first kill goes to MTU, which is what we like to see.
Absolutely.
Now, Terry is probably just going to try to, get as much damage off as he can. Sora's kind of running away, trying to play a bit safe, try to get that kill before taking any damage, which that up air did not kill. Yeah, Terry's kind of on the back ropes right now. Oh, and there we are. The back air was enough to kill. So that puts us down to 11-11.
Yep, back on even ground for both players. Fresh start.
Hitting all parts of his side B. Man, there is just, yeah. Both are kind of maintaining pretty good neutral here. Sora does get the side B in there. Misses the 2, but Terry's able to capitalize off it. Gets the down grab. Oh, misses the... Man, Thunder? The Thunder move, you know? If it works, it works. Thundaga and Blizzaga. Wow. That... Sora's kind of camping out the Terry here. It's not, let's go, jab, power dunk, yes.
Wonderful.
And gets the unfortunate forward smash on the Terry there. Oh, Terry does get the jab up B this time.
Incredible.
May have put in the original inputs. I don't know. I can't tell. But, I like to think he did. I think that our MTU players put in the complicated inputs instead of just relying on up B.
Absolutely.
Oh, but Sora does get the forward smash, which evens it up yet again. This has been a very even game.
Absolutely. Seems like there's been a lot of back and forth between both characters.
Oh. Ooh, Sora drops the combo. Unfortunate. Terry jab power dunks yet again. We always love to see it. Hits the jab on lead. It's kind of holding the Sora there. Sora is able to make it off the ledge. Sora back to a neutral state. Oh, Terry hits the forward B. So there's the difference there. Is holding the Sora at the ledge, and Sora is able to get the get up attack off. Sora hits Terry hits the back forward V.
Absolutely. Terry will need to be careful playing towards the edge of the map as their recovery is poor.
So it's and he gets the
incredible.
The side V off.
Awesome.
Man, this is rough. Yeah. Okay. Let's go.
Awesome.
MTU takes the first round, 10-9, which means that Terry will be back with 1 stock to verse whoever they are fighting next.
Absolutely. Great to see both teams coming in competitive. Both had a great year last year, and I'm sure both want to continue that momentum going into this year. Especially our team being undefeated all of last year, they're definitely going to want to continue that, hold that momentum, hold that energy through the season.
But where we were at before the game started, we do want to talk briefly about our players. So would you like to tell us who's playing for MTU?
Sure thing. First we had Terry, the character, played by Ethan. The rest of our team is Andrew, who plays Pit or Dark Pit, Malachi, who plays Hero, Luke, the captain, who plays Diddy Kong, and Caleb, who plays Rob. You may have mentioned I said Andrew plays 2 characters, Pit and Dark Pit. Do you want to tell us more about the difference between those characters?
Yeah, so for Pit and Dark Pit, the main difference is their side B. For Pit, it knocks them up, and for Dark Pit, it knocks them down. Also, the arrows function a little bit differently. Pit, the arrows vary a lot more in how far you can change the angle, where Dark Pit, not so much.
Right.
And for University of Texas Tyler, we got Gyms, Tech Rider, Person Per, Typho RPG, Jaden Perry, Nox Lumen, and Atlas Crown. Isn't that fun? I don't know who we just versed on that team, but
I'm not sure
it was
either.
Hopefully one of them.
I would assume it would have to be.
Because if it wasn't, that'd be something of a problem.
Right. So if there's an unnamed player out there who we just went against, we're sorry we missed you.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. A couple other names, but, whatever.
Absolutely.
It's fine. Yeah, so we are going to go into a brief intermission here before the next game, so we'll see you then. Yep, okay. We are back with Terry versus Mario. Here at the beginning, Terry's going to jump off the stage twice to lose those 2 stocks. Of course, with his abilities, I mean, we wouldn't want it any other way.
Right,
Can't just drop off normally.
He has to drop
Gotta do
off.
it special.
He drops off so that he's on even playing field. As he lost 2 stocks in the last round, he'll need to be down 2 in the new match against the new player. And it looks like he takes some early hits against Mario.
That's what we like to see. That's a classic Terry dealing a ton of damage for basically nothing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, those advantage states are rough to verse, and the jab power dunk there comes out again. Terry's goal here is to take at least 1 stock, preferably more, but like getting out that first stock on Mario will be really big for his team to follow up on.
Absolutely. And it looks like he's going to be very successful, already taking 125% damage on Mario, which will make it much easier to knock him off or
we just gotta
out
see
of
him
the
clean
map.
up that kill.
Absolutely, and it looks like Mario's
Hit him
able
with
to
the edge.
recover there.
Blocks the up smash. Mario gets a nice little up air chain. Is he able to wreck a neutral again? Terry misses the power dunk, but is not punished for it and gets the jab power dunk, which is enough to kill at that percentage. So Terry takes the first stock off Mario, which is what we like to see.
Absolutely. And he'll probably have to play a little bit more cautiously here as he is at a higher percentage, which puts him at a higher risk.
Yeah, of death. Yep.
Absolutely.
But it also gets him closer to his go mode, where he can start using his really big hits. So
absolutely. His
maybe
super
we'll see him pull
specials.
some of those off. I'd like to see a Buster Wolf before.
All right.
Oh,
and he
does
has
not
hit
it off.
He has hit the 100%, so he will be able to use those special abilities starting now.
Yeah, unfortunately, Mario was at a little bit too high of damage for the Buster Wolf to hit or to connect, and Mario
Absolutely.
finishes it off with a front forward smash. So that is going to be a Mario victory, but Terry accomplished the goal, which
Absolutely.
was needing to grab that first stock off Mario.
Absolutely.
So yeah, we're going to be going into the next map here shortly. We're going to go into a brief intermission until then, so
Thank you.
we'll see you then.
Okay, looks like we're going again.
Yeah, we are going into Mario vs. Pit, a classic. These two teamed up in Super Smash Bros. Brawl.
Absolutely.
And now they're here to battle it out on Hollow Bastion. Why is this map here? I mean, we already have Kalos Pokemon League. We don't need Hollow Bastion, but here we are. Oh,
Looks
okay,
like there was a
they're-
bit of a mishap there.
Both just throwing this off
They're
the
going to
edge.
be potentially restarting the match. They began fighting before Mario was
Yeah,
able
so we're
to
going
drop
to-
his stock.
Go to a brief intermission. So I figure out what's going on there.
Yes.
And we're going back into it for the first time.
Absolutely.
Mario vs. Pit. We weren't just doing this speech. Mario vs. Pit, the classic Super Smash Bros. Brawl team up that is making it here
This
into this game.
This time the UTT player will remember to jump off the map before the players begin their match. They both are signified that they're ready, and it is go time.
Pit is getting off those nairs. We do love to see it. That is a specialty of his.
Absolutely. Something
Ooh,
a little
the
bit
down air spike. Oh,
Ooh, incredible recovery from both players. One thing that's special about Pit is their recovery mechanic. Most players have about 2 jumps in this game, while Pit has 4.
yeah, and our team really knows how to use them.
immediately.
Yep, poking him with the neutral B is not enough to get Mario off the edge. Mario does get a grab, does not get to continue the up air chain, and now Pit hits the back air, it hits the arrow, which he does a lot, and he is able to finish off the kill with the nair.
Incredible.
That's what we like to see, only taking 40% from the Mario. So Mario is now at 1 stock left, which puts our teams at 7-9. Mario does get an incredible up air chain and up B, but it is not enough to kill Pit. Pit is left at high percentage, but he is already trying to chain Mario off the stage. Does Mario get the edge guard? Nope, he does not. Pit gets some damage on him. Back throw. Ooh, charging up the Flood. The Flood was not enough to get hit off the screen. That is okay, though. We're okay with Pit not going off the screen, honestly.
Absolutely. One of the downfalls of Pit is the low damage output in comparison to a lot of other characters. But it seems like our Pit is not having a hard time absolutely laying it down with Mario.
Yeah, our team's pretty cracked, and his Pit and Dark Pit go kind of hard. Mario does get the down smash kill there on
Absolutely.
Pit, which is too bad, but we're already getting a nair out. He just needs to finish off this kill. Mario's at 77%, so still needs probably a little bit more for the Pit kills to happen,
For sure.
but he's going to get him up there quickly enough. And
Yeah, it looks like he's
nearly
already
there.
broken 100%.
Oh, and he just
Mario
arrows him
will
off
not
the
be able to
screen.
recover
Oh,
from that.
no.
That's incredible.
That's what we love to see.
Yeah,
so.
absolutely.
Did lose 1 stock on Pit, but
That's okay, though.
that's
We're
okay.
still.
That's okay.
Yep, absolutely.
We take those.
You mentioned that the team was cracked earlier. You can also crack open a Pepsi, which is one of our sponsors.
Oh, true. We are sponsored by Rockstar
Yes,
and Pepsi.
absolutely.
Pepsi. Rockstar is Pepsi,
Yes.
or a part of it. But anyway, yeah,
Absolutely.
our team is pretty cracked.
I would say
Gotta
so,
say.
especially after last year in the GLIAC tournament. Great way to end their season.
So yeah, we are going to jump into a brief intermission here, and we'll see you back soon. And we're jumping back in with Pit versus Ice Climbers. Now, normally we see the Ice Climbers on our side, but now we're seeing on the opposite side. So MTU should have a lot of experience in this matchup against the Ice Climbers. And also, the Ice Climbers aren't using the tactical skin, which has Nana and Popo looking almost exactly the same. Which, you know, should also help out our MTU team.
Absolutely. Hopefully Pitt will use the advantage of having a projectile here to create some distance between himself and the Ice Climbers, which, as you can see, have those huge combos with their hammers that just deal in the damage.
Yeah, one of the interesting things about projectiles into Ice Climbers is that, like, very often it'll end up hitting the wrong one and just not really do much, because, like, you want to be hitting Popo. Nana doesn't really mean much until you kill off Nana.
Absolutely.
Killing off Nana is very important, because that makes Ice Climbers' recovery pretty bad.
Absolutely.
You can see that he's targeting the Popo, just trying to get him off the top of the stage, but it is not working. Ice Climbers can also do a bit of projectile spam, but Pit does have that reflector, which, and Nana is dead. That is big. If Pit can just get Popo off the screen, to the left or right, like he's about to forward throw right here.
Wonderful.
And doesn't even get to stop his recovery. They just die. So that is what we like to see. Pit is at 2 stocks, 114%, but is already getting a very nice early combo on this this Popo on the Ice Climbers.
It would be wonderful to see Pitt take out the last 2 stocks on the Ice Climbers and maybe even get a stock on the next character that UTT will pick.
I could definitely see Pit doing that.
I think so too. It looks like it's going well so far. He's only taken a little bit of damage and has already hit the 100% threshold for the Ice Climbers. And it seems like he's done it.
Already got another kill, yeah. And he's still standing.
Absolutely, with 2 stocks remaining. It would be huge if he's able to get the last stock off of the Ice Climbers and have 2 stocks remaining when the next character comes in.
I mean, yeah, he's just been kind of dominating this matchup.
Absolutely.
I think that training against the Ice Climbers is coming in because, like, he knows all the tricks. He knows what they're trying to go for, and he's just kind of countering it. Nana's already dead.
Absolutely.
So, and Popo does make the recovery. And, yeah, I mean, Pit's just bullying him off the side. This is a specialty of Pit's, but Ice Climbers does manage to recover and get the kill.
All right.
As just solo Popo.
So both characters now have 1 stock remaining, with Popo is down to 93%. which means that they will have to play cautiously to avoid getting knocked further.
Yeah, if they get too far off the stage, they're dead.
Absolutely.
This is some neutral gaming, huh? Either side just trying to get an advantage. Yeah, Popo is just playing this incredibly safe, trying to get the easy percent where he can.
Right,
and
and
Pitt
it
does
looks-
land the up air to the up tilt to up air, but is not enough to kill. Is that forward air enough to send them off too far?
It is
not. Pitt does not land the edge guard either.
You know, I thought the game was over there. The animation came in. I thought that they were getting sent off, but they are back. Still fighting. It's getting close, though.
Ooh, that down tilt. Yup, that's enough.
Incredible. He does not survive the second.
Did manage to bring Pitt down to 1 stock, but
Absolutely.
yeah, so
So Pitt will have 1 stock against the next pick by UTT, which that can be huge. That could be used to take 1, 2, maybe even all 3 of the next stock.
yeah, we are currently, I don't remember the score. The score's not on the screen anymore. That is unfortunate. We'll get back to you on the score.
Absolutely.
Yeah, after we talk about the score you could make buying from University Images.
Absolutely.
Up here at the SDC, university-owned, university-operated, University Images.
Absolutely. Plenty of shirts, hats, lots of other things. Sporting the new logo. Can't find Piano Dog anymore, unfortunately. Both are incredible logos. Moved on in 2017, I believe.
Yeah, we are at 7-3 apparently. I got the update, so you know.
Absolutely.
Which does make sense because we
Yes.
have
Yeah.
Yep, that math adds up.
So Pitt could actually take on the last 3 stocks that UTT has remaining, which would end the game 7-0. And if Pitt falls off the map or is killed one more time, that will make it 6-3 with a new character with 3 stocks ready.
Yeah, so University of Texas is in quite the predicament here. They need to take down the rest of Pitt and the next 2 MTU players.
Absolutely, and it looks like Pitt is going to be up against Inkling in this next matchup. What can you tell us about Inkling as a character?
Inkling is pretty good and pretty annoying. Basically, a lot of their attacks will put ink on the enemy character, and that lets Inkling do more damage. Just like a really annoying character who's good at has a lot of really good aerials.
Absolutely, and Pitt drops their first 2 stocks, leaving them with the 1 they had remaining in the last match, and it is go time. Already hitting Inkling with some big combos.
Yeah, putting up the pressure with his aerials, just walling Inkling out.
Absolutely, getting the early advantage with the damage. Already up to 76%, that is pretty astounding.
Man, yeah, Inkling tries to go for the side B, but it's not enough to stop our Pitt. Gets the grab, gets the up air, not enough to kill.
Very close though. It sent him a long way.
Misses the up smash, gets the down tilt into up air, and that is enough to kill the Inkling for the first stock. You know?
Down to 7-2.
I don't want to jinx anything, but
Right, it looks like we're getting there.
yep, does not end up blocking the Inkling projectile because it was above him, and the shields only deflect projectiles from the side. Fun fact.
Good to know.
Does get the back air chain all the way off the
Absolutely,
screen.
as you were talking about earlier, just absolutely bullying the opposing character off the side of the map.
Okay. Inkling almost had something, but not quite.
Had a few in a row, not enough to get the combo momentum.
Really wants that side B, but Pitt is just not giving it. Pitt is able to stay in the air for quite a while, and Inkling's kind of struggling against that.
For sure.
Yep, just short hops right over the side B again. Man.
Both characters for a moment there were struggling to land any hits, but it seems I keep saying Link. Pitt took the first contact, and they are back to the sprawl. Pitt will have to be a little bit more careful here at 102%. Might try to put some distance between, but it seems...
Yeah, he wants that 3 stock so
Yes,
badly
absolutely.
right now, and Inkling does not want to
Doesn't want to give it up quite yet, which is understandable.
Yeah. I mean, to have your opponent at 146%, yep,
Right.
There's the down air for the kill.
Yep,
as a spike.
absolutely.
So
that leaves Inkling with 1 stock left in this entire section of the match, the best of 3. And we have 2 players, each with 3 stocks, for a total of 6 left on MTU's side. Looking very promising for MTU. Obviously, anything can happen, but...
I'm not going to lie, right? I want MTU to win, but I'd kind of pop off if this Inkling pulled off the
Right. I'm always one
reverse
for an
stick
underdog
stock.
story, but I am here for MTU. I am going to support them.
Like, I'd be sad if
But
MTU lost this, but
yes,
like,
but that would be crazy.
that'd be pretty crazy for
That
the
would be
other teams.
crazy.
And I guess we will find out after this brief intermission. So we'll see you then. Okay, we're going in with Inkling versus Rob. Rob from the MTU
Absolutely.
side.
Yep, Rob is played by Caleb. Rob can use his neutral and down specials to zone opponents out and control the stage, which could be huge up against this Inkling character.
I love the dash dancing from Rob.
That is very good. It reminds me of both Bowser and Donkey Kong's down attack.
We're starting off the game, and he's
purples.
already throwing out the fidget spinner, walling out this Inkling. he knows the Rob tech. You just
Yeah,
you
he
hit the nair
does.
button. I mean, they're above you. Hit the up air button.
Absolutely.
Rob really is a character of all time.
Absolutely, and he uses his projectile attack that charges up over time. The longer he goes without using it, the stronger it will be. And if you try to use it twice in a row, Rob just kind of throws his hands up in the air and does nothing. Strong
Inkling
start.
did land the grounded into up air, or up smash, I mean, sorry. That's a classic Inkling combo, which we don't like to see because they're on the enemy team. But you know,
Right.
it's good for them that they got
Absolutely.
it off.
For sure.
Man, yeah, you can just see the fidget spinner, Z drop tech, pick it up.
Absolutely.
Man, this is some brutal Rob like projectile spam. Like Inkling's
Absolutely.
just trying to find a way in.
Right.
And
Land a few hits and try to catch the momentum back. It's a lot of pressure on UTT right now.
this edge guard is just going, but Inkling is able to get off the edge guard, which is good.
Absolutely. And unfortunately for UTT, even if they are able to catch this first stack off of Rob, he will have two more to finish off the kill on Inkling, who is already suffering from a lot of damage.
Oh, that's dead. Yep.
And that is game. Rob absolutely sends him home. Speaking of homes, if you're looking for somewhere to rent, another sponsor of Michigan Tech Esports is houghtonforrent.com. I believe that they will soon have their leases open for next school year, so
Yeah, so if you need to be close to campus, we have places for that.
absolutely.
Just find the perfect location, live where you want to live.
Right, houghtonforrent.com once again. So Michigan Tech wins the first of the best of three. That will leave a lot of pressure on UTT to win the beginning of the next, or win the whole next match in order to stay in this. If Michigan Tech is able to win the second round, it will be game over.
Yeah, the second. Okay, so I'm fairly okay. Right.
Right.
Hear me out. So in the grand scheme of things, I'm pretty sure that like game is like the full like best of three.
Okay.
Right.
And a
the
match
set
is
is
one.
each
Set.
individual like set of 12 stocks.
Okay.
And then a match
All right.
is the actual game that's like the 1v1.
All right,
So
so
game,
retracting-
set, match.
Retracting my previous statement, Michigan Tech wins the first set of the game. The second set will be crucial for UTT if they want to stay in this. If If Michigan Tech is able to beat all 12 stocks again, it will be game over for the evening, and Michigan Tech will win with a 2-0 sweep.
And we'll see how that goes for them. So we will get back to you.
Yep, we'll take a brief intermission and get back with set 2. Welcome back. We are in set 2. We are back with Terry on MTU's side and Sora on UTT's, just like the first matchup with the first set. Starting off strong immediately.
Yeah, getting that that side B. I'm not gonna try to differentiate them. I don't remember what they're called. Man, okay. Terry is able to shield that and then grab the neutral air side B.
Absolutely.
Classic from Terry. Oh, Sora is able to stop his edge guard.
Absolutely. Already a lot of damage on Sora so far, but returning it as well. Both on even playing field at the moment.
Yeah, we would like to see a repeat of the last set where, and the last match where both Terry and Sora were together.
Absolutely.
And Terry kind of swept.
And it looks like Terry is able to take that first stock off of Sora, putting MTU in the lead at 12-11 right away. That's what we love to see. And it will be a game of if he can get the second one off of Sora before his first is gone.
Yeah. I mean, what we really want to see here from at least Sora, and yeah, that counter just completely wiped out Terry. I was going to say what we want to see from Sora is trying to get Terry off and edge guard him, because Sora's recovery is quite a bit better than Terry's.
Absolutely.
But we have not seen much of that, unfortunately. So it looks like Terry is going to try to avoid being in that situation.
Absolutely.
So we are back in a... Oh,
Nope, go ahead.
sorry. Yeah, we are back in a neutral here. I mean, it's projectile spam from Sora. He's a pretty boring character, honestly. I mean, yeah, I'm not a fan.
Seems like a lot of taunting almost back and forth between the two characters. Not a lot of damage being done either way, although it does seem like Terry is going to absolutely demolish him. That is not what I was expecting to have to say at all, but that is great to see. Sora's coming back with a vengeance, though, taking a few hits on Terry.
And back in neutral here, both are just trying to find their in. Terry does find an in, lands the grab, gets the neutral air into side B, and then gets the forward tilt. Does not land the side B on that one. Just racking up that damage, trying to get Sora to that point where he can just finish him off. He was going for the jab power dunk there, but it did not work out. And yep, Sora's back to spamming projectiles. Man, Dante from Devil May Cry should have made it into the game. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
Him being a skin is just, man.
Very unfortunate.
Almost makes me want to play more Mii Sword Fighter.
And that is the first set of 3 stocks. Terry's able to take Sora out, only losing one of his own, which is great to see. It means that he will have 2 stocks up against UTT's next pick. Definitely giving him the opportunity to wipe out a second full character in 3 stocks, which would be awesome for MTU.
We would love to see that. So, what did we see go up against Terry last time? I'm trying to remember.
Were the Ice Climbers 3rd? I believe they were.
Were Ice Climbers 3rd?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that sounds right. You know, I can't.
I don't remember. I guess we'll see pretty soon here.
Yeah.
MTU locks in Terry against. It was Mario. You're right.
Mario fought
I knew
Terry
it was
last time.
somebody from the Mario universe. I didn't remember if it was actually Mario.
So I guess we'll see if we see a mirror of the last set continue on. So I guess we'll see you after a brief intermission. I can speak.
All right, we are back, and it looks like we are not facing Mario again. Terry is going to be up against Isabelle, which is a character from Animal Crossing.
I'm a big fan of both these characters in Smash. These are like my 2 mains.
Absolutely.
Granted, I spam fishing rod on Isabelle.
For sure.
And I've used the turnaround mechanics on Terry.
I am a big fan of the Isabelle pick. I think my highest played Nintendo Switch game is Animal Crossing, so I'm very familiar with her as a character. Maybe not quite as much as a Smash character, though. Looks like she's already taken quite a bit of damage from Terry.
Getting a little bit, and Terry's able to capitalize on that fishing rod. That is one of the
Absolutely.
disadvantages of it, is that it leaves you really open.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Isabel is just trying to wall him out. I mean, yeah, that's the Isabel strategy.
Absolutely.
Terry is doing a pretty good job of breaking through it, though.
For sure, yeah, absolutely. Already had 114% damage on Isabel, which is quite enough to, if you land a strong enough hit, it will send her straight off. Not quite, though.
Let's see something at the edge. Yup, the turnaround mechanics. Almost had her.
Absolutely.
The up A did not land, but the side B did.
Wonderful. Something special about Terry is that no matter where you stand on the map, at any point he's going to be facing his opponent, which makes movement so much easier for the MTU player than it is for Isabel.
It also allows him to have two side Bs, because he has one for the direction toward the enemy and away from them.
Absolutely.
Which makes trying to cast him really annoying.
Right, an extra move is an extra thing that we have to remember, but that is okay because it seems like he is doing a lot of our job for us, dealing that damage and absolutely drop kicking Isabel. I'm sure that's not the actual name of the move, but
man, my friend's a Terry main. He could probably tell you.
I'm sure.
Yeah, he's annoying to play. Terry is so annoying to verse.
I can imagine. I'm a very boring Bowser main, which would probably be much easier to cast, but probably would not be doing as well. Both characters able to take a stock from each other in a pretty close amount of time, both having one remaining, but MTU is still in the lead, I believe, as we cleared one more character than they have so far.
Yeah, 10-7 it looks like.
Wonderful.
Yeah, yep, that makes sense.
Absolutely. Looks like Terry is taking a big lead ahead of Isabel. And that is game immediately. That was quick,
that
which
power dunk
means
was enough.
Absolutely. So, as stated before, Terry is going to have one stock against the next set, the next character that UTT plays.
Maybe they'll throw out Mario. Who knows? Ice Climbers.
Yeah, could be.
We'll
Be one
see.
of the ones we've seen before. Could be a completely new character depending on their lineup today.
But I know you mentioned Bowser, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I actually had this brief foray into Bowser in high school. And I annoyed my friend so much with it that he spent like hours grinding out the matchup with Captain Falcon.
Absolutely.
And he found the way to
get
the
into
40
him.
to death combo.
Yeah, my Smash journey started with Melee. My friend would bring his console to my high school, and we would be waiting for band events after school, and he would have a full monitor set up and everything. We would set it up in the band room and play for about 2 hours before the bus traveled to an away football game. And I knew nothing about the game, and somebody said, hey, play Bowser. He's got this like really cool mechanic. Actually, it may have been Donkey Kong. It was Donkey Kong because it was the infinite ground pound, where it's just like, unless somebody has a projectile, they're not going to hit you because he just keeps like punching the ground and you just can't touch him.
Yeah, I'm a big shield into up B Bowser fan.
Okay, yeah,
So,
absolutely.
I abused that so much on him. My friend got so mad. And it looks like we're back into it. Once we actually see it on stream, then I'll be able to say it. Yeah, we got Terry versus Mario.
Mario sporting a white hat as opposed to his normal red clothing attire.
And he's got the wedding outfit.
Yeah, it's very flashy, and so we'll see Terry take those two stocks off immediately just to re-level the playing field.
Back at Hollow Bastion again. I mean,
Absolutely.
Man, I don't like this map.
It's a little overwhelming with the background for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically just Kalos again.
Absolutely. We see Terry playing a little bit cautious here, trying to deal as much damage to Mario as possible without getting hit as much on their own. Only having that one stock
hit
left.
the jab into Power Dunk.
Absolutely.
Okay, they both just kind of duel there. Oh, Mario gets a little bit of an up air combo off.
Yeah,
Does not get the up
absolutely.
B.
Catching a little bit of momentum there, dealing some serious damage to Terry. Terry returns it though.
Back throw is not able to get the edge guard. Is able to hit the side B. Is he able to get this edge guard though? Is Mario able to make it back safely? Oh, jab, up B, which is enough to kill. Man, Terry just does so much damage. Like, jab, power dunk does like 23%. Like,
And
jab,
takes another
forward
stock
tilt, forward
immediately.
B is just... Yeah.
That was almost a repeat of the Link play we saw earlier, just bullying the opposing character off the edge of the map, just not allowing them the chance to recover. And almost does it again. Mario manages to recover straight back to the right side of the screen, though.
Yeah, Terry's like, oh, okay, and he just hits the side B, and
Absolutely.
that is game.
Third time's the charm. That means...
Which puts us at 10 to 3. 10 to 3?
Yep,
That sounds
absolutely.
right. Yeah, 10 to 3 for MTU.
Absolutely. Looking promising. UTT is definitely feeling the pressure right now. They have one player left with 3 stocks on their character to defeat 10 stocks of MTUs if they want to stay in this, which would put us to a third, almost overtime style game where the winner would take the winner of the third set would take the win. It's looking very promising for Michigan Tech, though, to 2-0 wipe out this match.
I mean, Ice Climbers may do it.
They may.
Never count them out. Like, MTU could just have,
not.
like, the rustiest games of their lives and just, like, completely whiff the whole set. But
That's true. I have faith, though, that our players will emerge victorious.
But the question is, do we think that Terry gets the 3 stock? With 1 stock
I
left?
think Terry definitely gets at least 1.
I can agree with that.
I would imagine Terry gets 2 and then gets knocked out from the damage accumulated over that time, and we'll need to pull in our next character to get the 3rd.
That's a pretty safe bet.
I think so too.
I
would love to see all 3 go with Terry, though. Definitely have the momentum so far from Michigan Tech to just absolutely clear it out. Be great to see.
Yeah, but I guess we'll find out after this brief intermission. So we'll see you then.
All right.
So y'all didn't see it, but University of Texas Tyler just locked in random, and they're going duck hunt. So I guess we'll see how this goes, but that's kind of funny. I don't know.
Yeah, very funny choice. Very bold too. You could end up with a character that you don't play before. So I guess we'll see what their comfort level is with the character that was randomly selected, not chosen by the player at UTT.
I think they're just going for giggles, you could say.
It seems so.
Having a little bit of a chuckle.
I may be biased with the cute cartoon dog that would make me think that maybe it's for fun, but could have a really well-rounded player that is going to absolutely knock it out of the park here.
So yeah, Duck Hunt's main things is he's got a lot. Oh, okay, and that is the first stock for Duck Hunt down.
Absolutely.
Duck Hunt's got a lot of projectiles, so he's probably gonna try to like wall Terry out. Also has a little bit of a better recovery than Terry, but yeah, Terry is just kind of like getting into those advantage states, which is exactly where Terry wants to be because he just dominates and then deals another 25%.
Absolutely, and I think I'm going to retract my previous estimate of what this final round would go like. I do think Terry is going to be able to knock out all 3 of these stocks with just 1 remaining. Coming in very strong, already 115 damage on Duck Hunt. And there we go. We are on even ground with Terry at 41%. A little bit of a disadvantage, but if the momentum keeps up, it will be no time before they knock out this Duck Hunt.
It's that jab power dunk for an extra 25% each.
Absolutely. Duck Hunt does make that recovery there. See if they get a little bit more damage on Terry before Terry is able to end this game.
Oh, in the back.
And absolutely not. Terry sends them home so quickly. You can hear the excitement coming from the players' room as they 2-0 this game. And I believe Rocket League earlier was able to 3-0 their opponents. So that is a very strong and promising start for MTU Esports this year.
A sign of how MTU Esports will go for the rest of the year?
Absolutely. I'd love to see it.
Maybe.
Undefeated season for all of our sports would be insane.
That would be insane.
That would be insane.
And completely doable. MTU's got great teams.
No, we do.
We can do it.
We do. Undefeated is pretty crazy, though.
Undefeated so far. Which,
yes, we are undefeated so far. So I guess while that lasts, we definitely have to hold that flag up and wave it around.
One of the best teams in the league so far.
So far.
Our school's kind of popping off.
We are. Absolutely.
Yeah, that is going to end it off for us tonight. We should have more streams coming next week. Probably none this week, maybe
Okay.
on Thursday. You can check our Twitter for information about that, which should
Absolutely.
come out on there. And yeah, I've been Ben,
I'm Andy.
and we'll see you later.
Signing off. Thank you.